Okay, so this game here is by G5 Games. Hidden City, Hidden Object Adventure. They have got a monster, a complete stack of games. Some of them follow this particular style of art, and some of them are much more simplistic in art style. I haven't played it for a couple of days because, as you might have guessed by the title of this video, which I'm still trying to figure out right now, something about rage and quitting and incremental games and how not to do them. So the principle behind these particular games is it's gonna take a while to load. The principle behind these games is to get players to pay little bits of money into it to, you know, speed up the process, speed up the play. There's always that. Well, I'm just pretty sure I didn't play it yesterday. Well, anyway. As you can see, the art is very pretty. Now, it's intense. If you like incrementals, yeah, no. So this is what you get. So then you would need to pay money. So that pops up a lot. Okay, but that's no big deal. I mean, because I'm looking at how to make games myself, so it's like, I'm not interested in playing the game legitimately. I just want to see what it's like. Another pop-up. If that's not enough to get to you. So we come here with this secondary. This is actually a secondary, a level up of, as you would. Let's go back to this screen later. Okay. So this is the main core of the game, the hub, if you would. There's little things here to click on every so often, and that's awesome. So I'll point out the good stuff here. Like, things that you can click on and animate and play with. The sound is gorgeous. That being said, the sound's probably too loud. Probably can't hear me over the noise. Yeah, so it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The sounds, it's beautiful. Like, there's this dragon here, and all of these things. You could click on this and go, oh look, level 120. All right, I need to get up to this point here. This one here. Okay, I need to get 1800 gold. Okay, so I've got 19. Okay, so there's something to be rewarded for collecting coins, for holding onto your coins. Oh, I want to get to open up this new thing. Great, love it. What else is good? Oh, let's go try and click on this one here. Okay, so you get rewards for completing a level. It takes some energy, so you've got like a set bar of energy up here at the top, which is really quite good, because that would force the player to stop or either, you know, buy bonuses or win bonuses within the game. So, you know, it does three things. A variety, like you can take one where you can go, I need a break. I played this game enough, clearly. And or you could, you know, game the game and get more energy in different ways. So anyway, going back to so then you get rewards for completing the level. You got these buffers, buffs. So you can like add experience and add this. So all this is really cool so far. So then you've got then you could get these rewards and they're random. Oh, that's maybe not necessarily as good as if you might know. Perfectly random is how I'm going to describe this. That'll come back to bite you So each one here gives you different rewards. There are different storylines, story quests. So go do this. So this is a short little story to prompt you to go do something. It's not always logical, but it's there, so that's also good. Little prompts to keep you interested and biting into the game. That's good. And then there are multiple ones, so if you get stuck on one, or if you're tired of seeing these particular sets, you can go play another one. They often open up. And then this one here is go unlock a location. So I haven't even read that. This one here, I've gotten to the end of this point, and so you have to collect 5 objects in order to construct a thing. But wait, there's more you need. I have been sitting on this quest for ages, and I can't get... I could have sworn that I'd gotten these, but if I clicked on, say, if I'd collected a different one, say if I collected this one here, because I'd gotten these, I'd lose these for that one there, these assemblers, so then I would have to start all over again. Well, then I would only have one, logically. So it's like going, oh no, you go around, come back again. And this is very rare and hard to get, and that's been sitting at full for ages. It's like if I've been playing this every single day and draining my energy every single day, and even one time I got a bonus of 1,000 energy and I used it all out up and I still couldn't get very far with anything. So all of the widgets and all of the collections and that's all really cool. It's like it's almost right with all of that. It's very, very close. And that, go buy this with gemstones that you can buy with your bank account. And is a thing. But also making the game basically impossible without it, that's not okay. Now, it makes me a little bit, I'd say a level 2 annoyed rather than a level 1 annoyed. But so going over and over and over and over and over again to try and collect one object within here in order to get this. Over and over and over and over again. That's still tolerable up to a certain point. Now we go back over to this place here. And this is a quest that was finished just like yesterday or the day before. Apparently, I could have sworn it was like days. Thought I took a long break from this game. The Octopus Citadel. So there's this exclusive quest going on that was to discover what was going. The fog had. It was really quite fascinating for what it was for a game like this. It was actually really interesting, like a hidden object game. It was actually, I was invested in the storyline, and now you've got, if you know me, you know where I'm going with this. I got I'm looking for an object and I can't get the object, and I needed an assembler. I needed an extra object here, and the only way and I would only get I would need 25 of these objects sitting here next to this energy. So not only did I need energy, but I needed something else. In order to collect the something else, I needed to go complete other scenes, and you would get you'd get 2 to 4 per scene, and you need 25 of those. So eventually you would wind down your energy to a point where you could only play this scene that you're aiming at once or twice in a day, more if you're lucky. But then you would have this random roll at the bottom here, and you needed one specific item from this random roll, like the main quest item, for example. And it was heavily randomized as well, like perfectly randomized as well. So I'd play the scene some 6 or so times before I would get the veil. And yeah, so days would go by of you having to collect the objects in order to get into the scene, and then not getting the object that you need when you're after you successfully completing the scene, not failing, successfully completing it, and then not getting the main quest item. It's quite, like, why am I playing this game? 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 It's because I wanted to find out what was happening with the story, so I was invested, and I would put my time and effort into finding out, has Violet actually turned evil? Is Violet actually evil? I wanted to know that. I wanted to know. I mean, I was invested, and but 6 goes in a row of not getting an object, and then finally you get the object, and when it's 6 days later, and then you need to get the next object, and then you need an assembler item, and then finally you get an assembler item after a few days, and we had about a month to try and get to the end of this, and yeah, and I thought, oh no, all right, that kind of sucks, but that's okay, because the movie one is still here. The movie one is still here, but the Octopus Citadel one is not, as you can see. It's very, very not here. So I'll never discover was Violet actually being a double agent, or had she actually turned, to the dark side. I will never find that out, because they shut it down. And it was not through me not playing the game. I didn't walk away from this game. I used up the energy every single day. I did what I could to try and get that thing. I may not be the most efficient player. There I go saying again. But don't take the storyline away from your players. Just, especially if random takes it away from them, random takes their ability to actually win away from them, you've got no control over whether that veil's going to pop up. The main quest item was randomized, and then you took the story away. So the story disappeared. And I said, oh, well done, you got 3 out of 5. It was actually 3.5 out of 5. Doesn't matter. The lack of this particular story and never finding out what it is proves to me that the next story that I can't get invested in. What is the point of playing the game? Oh, well, why did you download the game in the first place? Because you wanted to play hidden objects, right? With the level of repetitiveness that I have gone through, because I have got to collect particular objects in order to get in here. So I'll go over here, this one here, over here, this one here. Level 2 on something that I have not vested. I hate this scene. Level 2. I can't play this scene anymore. I'm blocked out. I can't find the things. It's too complicated. Level 4. I like this scene a lot. Level 4. The scene. Oh my god, it's a horrible, horrible, yucky place. Level 2. because I need the widgets in order to get into here. Looking for the objects for this guy, for this one here. I played this scene here and that scene there so many times. This scene here played so many times. Many, 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 many times. Done. In order to complete this quest line. Okay, I'm on level 5. I need an object. I can't complete it without the object. Let's create a portable transmitter. This one here will ask for quite a lot of impossible things. Oh, look, I've got 8 of those, still not 10. So this is not on a quest line, so then I would be using these up if I clicked on it. And therefore then I wouldn't be able to create something else, as I've discovered. That one's already collected, no point in creating that again. So I'm blocked. So all my quest lines have been stopped by either, well, I don't have the money to open that. This guy isn't on the scene at the moment, so I can't click on him. Hid objects to fight those as well. But you know, for what they are, it's actually quite fun to have them. You know, when you can and do all that, we click on things and do different things is awesome. But the randomness, and like, you know, after 5 times, you still might not have the thing that you need in order to proceed, and then be taking that storyline away. That I'm dismayed. I'm dismayed. And yeah. Got nothing more to say. Just dismayed. Don't take the storyline away from players. Doesn't matter how much you put the incremental money thing into the game. Doesn't matter how much. Don't take the story away from players. Bad idea. Bad. If they don't get it, then they lose out. They don't know what the end of the story. They never get to the end of the story. They will never know the end of the story. The end. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point of being interested in the next story? Oh, I'll never get there. This game's too hard. Already I've leveled up to level 4 most of the scenes. Okay, to get 25 objects, I need to go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, you know. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the energy is increasing all the time as well, as you're leveling up, and then the scenes are getting harder, so you know you might have to do multiple tries at a scene in order to get 3 bits in order to do something else. So the incrementalism worked up to a point, but then when you don't give them the reward at the end due to heavy, like perfect randomization, yeah. If they have to go through that rigmarole, if your player has to go through all that rigmarole, going, you know, gotta go here, go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20, 25. Finally, I've got the 25. Then they go over to the other scene, and then they go play their scene, and then they win the scene. Give them the thing. They went through all this, and they won. Give them the thing. And don't delete. Don't shut down the storyline. Let them, on their own time, find out how that storyline ends. Because for that, I have lost all interest in this game. I mean, it might just as well be for me, but because I shouldn't be playing games excessively like this. But your object as a game designer is to keep your players invested in the game. So while it's good for me that like I don't care about this game anymore, yeah, great, I can move on with my life. But as a game designer, no, that's not what you want your player to do. Yeah, okay, if their energy goes down, well, go have a break and come back and you'll have some energy again, you know. That's good. But making them completely lose interest in your game, no, don't do it. Bad idea. Don't make your players lose interest in the game by cutting off the storylines. And don't make perfect randomizations of the object that was so difficult for them to collect. Little objects here and there, yeah, okay. But that big main core thing that took them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, perfect completions in order to get, nah. So I'm going to repeat myself, so I am going to say goodbye to this game. Now that I've told you the story of my woes with it, why I'm so dismayed and disappointed, don't do it. Simple enough. It was close. It's, scenes are good. The click-on things are awesome. It earns money for sure. Those little gemstone, go to the bank stuff. I'm sure it'll earn you incremental money.